Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Berseria. I'm Drunken Dan, and last time we got beat up by Phoenix. And by the way, in case you're wondering, yes, I did get a cold. I still have a little bit of it, you can probably hear it in my voice, but hopefully this time I won't be cough dying. I really haven't been coughing much today. I actually held off recording for a little bit so I'd feel a little better, so that way, you know, less coughs. Alright, so today we're going to do some more of the side quest stuff. I believe I know where Mila is. I kind of forgot to look her up, but I will check out an area real quick. But first, let me get to the docks, and I'll try sailing that way first. And if she's there, we'll fight her, and if not, well, then I guess we're not fighting her then. Where's this? I don't need that. You! Bird boy! I know it's like near that island where we fought, yeah, here, Lionel Island, I believe. I believe it's here, because, I remember seeing a thing, but I don't 100% know.
What's that you're pouring out?
It's for Ifrid's memorial.
Captain, this is some good booze the first mate's been hiding away. Drink up! It's all yours!
Ha! I'll never forget you, Captain. And I'll never forget that 500 gold I loaned to you either.
And I'll always remember how hard your fists were.
That's just because you screwed up all the time, Benwick.
I always meant to hit him back one day, but now I'll never have the chance. It's so unfair!
Oh, shut up. It'd be 100 years before you'd be able to knock him out. Not even Von Ifrid would wait that long for you.
Hey, I could have managed it in 50.
Well, this turned out to be a pretty lively memorial.
To death, we are as equals. It comes to us all. There's no reason to treat it as something special.
Exactly. And besides, we're all pirates here. Wherever we sail, death is always lurking beneath the waves.
You're all prepared for it.
Of course we are.
Eisen, would you mind if I said a prayer for Ifrid?
You would? He's the most terrible villain in 100 years.
That's true, but I just...
What if you prayed for Eisen's friends instead? I don't think there'd be a problem with that.
Okay. Is it alright if I pray for your friends instead, Eisen?
I'm not stopping you.
That
Captain,
fucking smile.
I was more enriched by the days I spent sailing with you than the centuries I roamed in search of something to end my curse. Thanks for the fun, Ifrid.
Damn. Oh, and we got another costume for Eisen. Alright, fuck off with that. Let's see here. Equipment. Let's see, what does it look like? Oh, wait, no, this is the, this is where I need to be. Normal style. No. There we go. Ooh. Yep, we'll go with that. Yeah, let's do it. I do have a little bit of tabletop, not as much as last time, because it wasn't like 2 weeks, that went by. Remember when I said I wouldn't be coughing? I had acid reflux. That was fun. So, yeah, I'll talk a little bit about that in a second, but before that, let's, finish talking to these clowns, and maybe we'll find Mila soon.
I heard about some Abbey people who went to recon a Class 4 island and haven't come back.
Oh? I wonder what's drawn their gaze.
Well, recently, a fishing boat carrying demons washed up in the harbor and caused a real stir.
The crew just probably caught demon blight, right?
Well, about that. People found flowers on the ship that only bloom on that there Class 4 island. But even if the fishermen had gone near the island, they weren't the types who'd ever even consider setting foot on its shore.
Could the demons have attacked the ship, then ridden it all the way to the harbor in search of more prey?
The demons were wolfmen-looking guys. Certainly got the Abbey on alert. A whole bunch of intelligent demons is bad news.
Wolfmen? An island of Therians? I'd say that place ranks 6th on the places where I'd least want to live.
Wait, what the hell kinds of places are 1 through 5? Well,
we got another island that I could check out if I want. Probably won't. Oh, hi.
There's a Class 4 island that folks were too afraid to go near even before the demons showed up.
If there weren't any demons, what was so scary?
Well, the guy who owned the island was a real lowlife. They say he'd take a bunch of lawbreakers out there and make them kill each other.
Bien. Crimes or not, that's terrible.
The seas near the island ran red with the blood of the convicts. Hell, you could even smell it in the air. Folks say that even now, on nights when the sea turns red under the light of the crimson moon, the prisoners' spirits return to the island. You ask me? I bet that those demons are reincarnations of the dead prisoners. If you go there, you'd best be careful.
I'd rather just stay far, far away.
So that's another... Man, there's just a bunch of Class 4 islands. I didn't realize how many of them there were, because I didn't really explore this stuff. But I think Mila's somewhere here. I think. Let me go a little further. If not, we'll just rain check this, do the elixir, and continue onwards with that. And then also find the cannibal demon. I don't know if I'll do all of the whatchamajig events. No, it doesn't look like there's anything here. Alright, let's go. Alright, Mila isn't here. So, yeah, we'll, rain check this, the Mila thing. Like I said, I forgot to look it up. I wasn't feeling too good. Wait, can I go in this tent? No, I can't. I mean, that's if I could just steal these spears. Just sell them all. But unfortunately, I cannot do that either. But I can take these. Yeah, I guess I'll just have to do the elixir. Where is the elixir? Ancient remedy. Okay. So I know where it is. Oh, cool, I got the surfboard here. Okay, so for D&D, or, well, Pathfinder, we continued onward with the, exploring the fucking... My brain's not working right now. The dam. We found another room where there was some water, which, rolling a perception check, we found a little hidden doorway. And it was under the water, but in, like, I think it was some bones or some shit. I can't really remember what it was under, but, Galvin decided to... Like, we figured out... Well, Galvin decided, after he learned he could hold his breath for about 10 minutes, and he had a swimming, ring on, decided to check it out. Now, Galvin didn't tell anybody that he could, sit there for 10 minutes and be okay. So, we, after, like, he kept swimming for a bit, Nick cut back to our characters just to see what they were doing. Mainly Melita freaking out that her, fiancé has been gone for over 10 minutes. Not over 10 minutes, for, like, about 6 minutes. And, Florini started being like, I think he might be dead. Which didn't help, in freaking out, my character. Then he cut back to, Galvin after establishing that. Who, found himself on the other side of the Storable Deep, where Black Maga... I died again! Where Black Maga, came from and most likely retreated to. Then, you know, he's like, yeah, I'll go back. So, he comes back after, like, at, like, 10 minutes. No, he doesn't have the drowning effect or anything. He comes back just fine. But, yeah, Melita's like, oh my god, I thought you were gonna die! I thought I lost you again! You're like, no, it's okay, I can hold my breath for 10 minutes. It's like, why didn't you tell me? Kind of that moment. So that whole thing happened. We then went into the next room, and now I get to tell you how this played out with my old group, along with this one. We found a devil that was put into a circle of protection from evil, or something like that. Basically, this pit devil was held in this, who was begging for us to let him out. We learned from him, after he kind of got tired of us just kind of sitting in a circle, he explained to us that the way the dam works, because I mentioned that when I looked at it, how the dam works doesn't make any sense. He mentioned that it's magic, and with these circles, essentially, to make it easier to explain to the audience, you guys, all three of you, it uses whoever's in there as a battery, but it uses, like, part of their soul. AKA, what it does in mechanic terms is you take a negative level, give or take. Now, if you pass it, you get your negative level back after a rest, but, if you get hit with it enough time, you will just fucking die. And this guy looked like he was going to die. And basically it became a debate on letting him out, putting one of us on it, along with him, or putting two of us on it, and letting him free. Melita at one point suggested the idea of summoning a monster, but, you know, she didn't like that idea either, neither did the others. And also, it'd only be around for a couple seconds. Then they all we kind of like bounced around ideas for a little bit. Eventually, what we decided on, we let him go, though Galvin took a crack at him. Though, its damn AC was really high, so he managed to escape. And, then, what was it? Seymour decided to go because he allowed Galvin to make a deal with a demon. He's a devil, and he's a paladin. But, you know, he's a paladin of Ioun, which is all about logic and isn't really so heave-ho fuck demons. New title. So, Galvin said, alright, Florine, you want to do, like, you want to do rock, paper, scissors to see who goes on it? Because they obviously weren't going to ask Merlita to do it, and she felt terrible about it, because, I mean, she's physically weak. It's not really... It would be a terrible idea to put her on the damn thing, and even she knows it. Kind of bugs her a little bit, because it's like, oh... Guess I'm gonna just sit here again, while everyone else risks themselves. Oh boy. Let's open this up. Oh, cool! I got an item, finally. Florine tells Galvin, hey, you have a loved one, so I should do it. And so Florine goes onto it. Seymour and Florine go onto it. They power it up. They both make their save, thankfully, and are able to power the dam. And, you know, we had the idea where we could have clerics restore themselves and, you know, go up there every now and then to get the dam running. Which, you know, isn't exactly the best solution, but it's a solution. So, that all happens. We continue onward. We go home. We tell them... We're then told that Jakartas couldn't find a thing in the Shimmerglen. Couldn't find a thing, but he found this little fairy named Yap, who has us go to the Shimmerglens to help its mistress. So obviously some kind of fae. And so we head there, and we roll d6. We roll like a die for a couple different random encounters. We get an encounter where we all had to make a save. I think it was a will save, which we all passed. It was like a fear effect. We all passed, and we continue. Next one was where Galvin looks in in the water, and his reflection turns... only he looked, because he rolled the perception. The rest of us weren't looking. He saw, like, his reflection turned like a skeleton or some kind of monster. So, you know, he's a little freaked out about it, and I think he took some wisdom damage. And I think Florini poked her head and made the save, so she didn't see shit, and she's just like, what are you talking about, Galvin? I don't see anything. Then we go to the next one, where it's, these dancing ghost fairies and their pets. I had to use my special ability to get through it, but I managed to make it. Florine didn't, so she ended up dancing with ghosts and took some damage because of it. We then found a pirate ship, and we started exploring it. There was a goblet, which we decided to ignore, because none of us wanted to touch it. We found, like, sheets of music, and we found maps that, with our own checks, the maps made no sense. They weren't any sea charts that we recognized, Which, of course, I made a joke saying, so what you're saying is that they're nautical nonsense. So I took 5 psychic damage for that joke. Then, what was it? We then were like, hey, he was like, do you guys have perform anything? And I was like, Melita has performed dance, and Florine's like, I performed dance. And then we referenced the fact that, because we also brought it up where, because Melita talked about some of her issues, which actually I'll go back to that in a second. Where is the thing? That's the tunnel depths. Oh, it's Korogani's workshop, so I gotta find Korogani's workshop again. Is this it? No? Okay. I mean, it's gotta be the other way, then? I remember getting lost in this thing before. At least I know what I'm kind of looking for, I guess. There's, like... Ooh, tunnel of death? I don't know. Oh, wait. Is this it? Or was this taking me to the other part? Like, I think it does. Nah, this isn't where I want to be. I don't think. So... An old joke about Sir Snapper is that he, in fact, has turtle raves while Melita's asleep. And apparently Galvin's been to one. So we, decided to make a whole thing on that where, was it, we put, with the DM let me put 9 ranks into DJ, or no, piano specifically, just to do, so he could play a little tiny piano, because it was perfectly sized for him. And, Sir Snappers, after a second roll, rolled a critical success, and played the music, and we had, like, a bonus to a bunch of our things for 24 hours, which unfortunately we didn't get to use. Now, I mentioned, like, Melita having, like, certain thoughts or shit in her head. So, I had her, this was back at the dam, talk about a couple things that have been bouncing around her head. One, Lucretia, the lady who blew up the boat, is the first person Melita actively wants to kill. I mean, not feels like she needs to, wants to. Melita is a pacifist, so this bothers her, that she thinks like this. So she airs out her thought on that, and, you know, explains that, you know, she doesn't feel that, you know, what she's thinking, and how, you know, it actually is making her sick. Which, Seymour just says, oh, that just means you're a good person. That's fine. It'd be wrong if you, enjoyed that. Though, this didn't help Galvin, though Melita didn't really notice, because she was kind of stuck in her own head. Because, it kind of opened up old wounds of his. Though he'll probably bring it up at some point, because I was talking to, his player a little bit ago about it. The other thing that she aired out was, what was another concern she had? The, Muckmurian similarity, which I mentioned here. So she, like, brought up her backstory a little bit, and brought up details of herself that she kind of kept to herself before. And, after that, she, kind of just continued onward. We can, so after that, back to the Shimmer Lens. We, got to Puck's mistress, or Yaps, sorry, we jokingly called him Puck, because the DM also gave him, like, one of those, hurry, hurry, come to see my mistress, ah, da, 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 like, kind of like that. And, we, found her. We all had to roll a fortitude save, which I can only make because the save was so high on a crit. I did not make. Galvin didn't make it as well. Florini was immune, and Seymour made it. We were permanently blind, Galvin and Melita. So that was fun. Seymour, so we talked to her where she said, like, you failed my lover, who was the leader of the arrows that Jakartas was looking for, who was dragged at the Hook Mountain, apparently already dead. So we told her that we don't really know about all this stuff. So she gives us a quest to find some of his remains, so he could resurrect her. She's already going to die. So there's nothing that we could do for her, unfortunately. So then we leveled up. got some new powers. I'll talk more about them maybe in the next episode after I read them up, because I'm going to write them down and read them up when I record next week. Not next week, next time. And, I don't know how to get to Korogane. Maybe this? No. Well, it's a ton of depths, but I gotta be forgetting about something. I gotta be. Alright, I'm just gonna look around and explore for a bit. But I remember one of my new abilities was, like, I can do that roll again. The, one-a-day will save thingy. There's a couple things that I remember. I got SR, I don't remember what it was, against divination spells. And I have, what was it? I got, like, a Cavalier ability where I can, like, issue a challenge to an opponent. Though I get, like, a bunch of bonuses against them, but I take a -2 to people other than my target, on my AC, so it's something that I would only use sparingly. Typically, if I'm, like, up close to somebody, or if there's, like, maybe, like, one target in the area or something like that. It's, you know, something that I would have to, be careful about my usage. It's a cool ability, though. And I also got this ability where if my weapon isn't drawn, on my swing, I get like a bonus to my damage or something like that. And, so yeah, with that I said, like, this is the weeaboo, this is so fucking weeaboo. So we've confirmed with the DM that Melita is in fact a weeaboo. And, I do have future powers coming. I don't know all of them, but I asked him, how weeaboo am I? And he referenced Virgil from Devil May Cry. And, like, the 100, like, cuts bullshit. So, she's gonna get pretty fucking weeaboo. Also, we decided that it's canon that she makes her own fanfiction, that she, draws her own manga. Oh yeah, also there was a throwaway gag before we leveled up about learning Braille. And, because of that throwaway gag, when I took a linguistic point because of the meme about how much linguistics Melita has, the DM decided, when I said, like, I put linguistics in, so the meme is alive, which I put it in. The DM goes, you're putting it in Braille. And I didn't even argue with him, I just typed in Braille right away.
We've found quite a few geotrees so far. I feel like I've run 3 marathons back to back. I'm sorry, Bienfu. That's okay. All this exercise is making me nice and buff. You're right. You don't look any different, but when I touch you, I definitely feel muscles. I bet I could even take down Aizen and Rokuro with a single well-placed hit. I'm not so sure, but okay.
Bienfu, I know we're placing a heavy burden on you with all this geoboard business, and I'm sorry for that. But we really appreciate it. You've been truly helpful.
Aw, Madam Eleanor, you're too sweet. You're nothing like that mean old Miss Magilu.
How are you coping with your fatigue?
I'm kind of not, actually. In fact, I don't think I'll ever recover. Unless you give me a nice massage, Madam Eleanor.
I think I can manage that.
I didn't think that actually worked.
I'm quite good at working out those pressure points. I can really grind the butt of my spear in just the right spots and have you feeling refreshed in no time. But I have to warn you, it might hurt a little bit.
What? You know what? Never mind. I'm good. You don't have to push so hard.
Oh my god.
That is refreshing, but ow, 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 ow.
That's my new favorite Eleanor picture. I need that. I might have to make that my wallpaper on my computer. I haven't changed it in a while. Fuck. That's a good one. Alright, is where Korogane is? No. Fucking hell, where the hell is it? Wait, can I, use different characters as the leader?
I trust you've got...
Oh, I can. Okay. Oh, cool. They even have little animations for everybody. I was curious. I wanted to see if Eleanor could surf on the board. Fuck you, bien few. This is what you get for being a pervert. Okay. Alright, let's go back to, the actual protagonist.
No
Here we go.
dawdling.
There we go. I just wanted to do that real quick. I'm an idiot, okay? I am easily amused. Die. Fuck. I know Florini got really cool powers. I know she got, like, this ability where she can like, basically shoot Dragon Ball Z Ki Blast now. And she can, make fire wings and fly around, which is so fucking cool. Like, my god, it was so cool. In fact, the first time she got to use it in combat, I had, like, Melita fangirl over her. Because she's a giant nerd, and this is the coolest shit. And in fact, there was even a joke where, I said, like, Melita's gonna have to draw this at some point. And the DM goes, hey, does Florini accept fan art? And Tyler just goes, Florini would absolutely accept fan art. One of these days, I need to make Florini, like, how I see her in my head in Soul Calibur. Because I made a couple of the indie characters that I played in Galvin into, Soul Calibur. Like, how I see them in my head, at least. Alright. This time, let's actually go down the right path, possibly, hopefully, please. So we go to Hook Mountain, and this is kind of where we ended off for the night. We attacked by a couple stone giants who in the snow. Also, I took Indoor Elements as a communal as a spell because it was cold as fuck in the mountains, and I didn't really select my spells yet. And I was just like, hey, I know I said I was gonna select my spells before we run next time because I have so much to read through, but you mind if I just pick it now, just so we have it? And the DM's like, you know, you mind if I just take this spell now? He's like, you know what? Sure, go ahead. Because it would save us all some time. I was going to take that spell at some point anyway, so, you know, it works out. So I took that spell. We fought the giants. Florini just, like, scared the bejesus out of them. I got hit by a rock, but then I went invisible. And I shot things at them while I was invisible. Galvin straight up did a fucking Yakuza heat move where he hit them, knocked them to the ground, Chlor punched them mid-air onto the ground, and then slammed his damn Earthbreaker into their face, killing them. So yeah, that was totally a fucking heat move from Yakuza. I don't care what anybody says. Alright, we're gonna make a save here. To play it safe. Yeah, we'll just save here, I guess. Man, I can't believe, like, I'm, like, level 60 plus now. And I can't believe I spent, like, a half hour just wandering around and yapping because I didn't know where the hell this thing was because I was an idiot and didn't read the map. I mean, I believe it, but I don't believe it, you know? Oh! Is it?
This must be Longdow's dust. The ingredient Videl's Omega Elixir recipe calls for.
I can't believe you actually found it.
We have to go tell Videl. Maybe he's been able to translate the rest of the list.
Yeah.
Sweet. That's done. And there's also a shitty spear. Man, Korigane, you made all these swords, but you can only make a shit spear? Were you really the best that they had? Alright. So, where do I need to go? Meet with Videl. He's here. I can't believe Videl from Dragon Ball Z is in this game. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. Had to do it at least once. What's in here? I haven't actually gone in here, huh? Not much. There's a thing there. Yeah, not much in here. There's a treasure chest. Nope. Money. I'll take it. No, I don't think I've ever gone into this house. Like, even in my other playthrough. Huh. Whatever. I completely overlooked that. Alright, so I need to get onto... here. Okay. Ooh, bunch of cutscenes here. Well, I haven't been here yet since the plot, thread thingy. You, talk to me.
This really was a prison island. Worse. I heard that's where the Lord of Calamity was born.
Where did you hear that?
From an exorcist who lost his mallet and caught the demon blight. He screamed it as he was killing his exorcist buddies. It happened in the forest. I managed to hide. I've never been so terrified in my life.
An exorcist turned into a demon.
He must have lost himself when he lost his Moloch. Looks like we really did a number on the Abbey.
If that's true, then it means the Calamity was born right under the Abbey's nose, and they let her escape. How could they let that happen?
I don't know, but I guess it means the exorcists aren't perfect. I thought that if we followed the shepherd, the Abbey would save us. But maybe that was just wishful thinking.
Huh. I wonder if that'll be a fight later or something. Be kinda cool.
Did you guys hear? The search party that went to the Laban tunnel was wiped out by a demon.
Really? They were the ones out searching for Count Capelus, weren't they?
You mean the one who managed to get kidnapped? Despite everyone else at his manor, servants and children alike, getting killed? You'd think noblemen like that would have some decent exorcists among their personal guard.
Suppose he did. But I heard every blade there, sword and spear alike, was found chipped and cracked to hell.
What kind of demon could do that?
Who are the Capeluses?
They are one of the great noble lines, on par with Oscar's Dragonia family, and have served Midgand for generations.
People refer to them as the royal family's hidden dagger. Unlike me, you never hear good rumors about them. They say behind the royal family's glory lies blood and tears shed at the hand of the Capelus family.
But those are just rumors. Although I do know that in recent times, the Count had stood against the rise of the Abbey.
I couldn't care less about the whereabouts of some noble. But we should be careful of the demon that took out all those exorcists.
Yeah, it sounds like a worthy opponent.
Oh, so I guess this will be a boss. Or I guess that one will be. Huh. Cool. Neat. Let's trigger this cutscene and get that board. Hey, how you doing?
Mercia was attacked by the Lord of Calamity and the town was lost. They say a bizarrely dressed witch chased down the townspeople and devoured any she caught.
That must be the Lord of Calamity. She dressed as a cackling witch to toy and torment us humans. That monster!
They say she wore a black cloak, a big hat, and rode a broomstick. She jeered and jested at those she caught.
So, a demon impersonated a witch and hunted humans, huh?
What happened in Mercia really got twisted in the telling.
That's the grapevine for ya. But that aside, this is unforgivable. I'd never use a broom or wear a black cloak. It'd go against my superb fashion sense.
Muggy Lou, I love you. Never change. Actually, you have changed quite a bit, actually, when you think about it. You.
Is it true that more demons are appearing in other towns? And that some exorcists have suddenly lost their powers?
Yes, I'm afraid it is.
Is everything going to be all right?
Leave her alone, son. You're bothering the exorcist.
I just wanted to know how other places were doing.
In every city, the frequent demon attacks have endangered lives, caused chaos, and hindered travel and trade. Farms have been hit hard, and harvests are delayed. It's certain that there will be food shortages before long.
I thought as much. Well then, that settles it.
Settles what?
I'm going to plant an orchard and some vegetable fields. We've been lucky. We've been spared the worst of it. Also, the soil here is rich and suited for farming. I can't fight the demons, but I can help stabilize the food supply. I want to do what I can to help.
That's wonderful to hear. I'm rooting for you with all my heart.
You know, if you're starting a farm, you're going to need someone at your side.
Would you please stop bringing that up?
If you're serious about this, I want to do everything I can to find you a match. So on that note, how about it? He's a good boy. You don't have to marry him right away. You can take it slow.
Sorry, I'm kind of married to my work.
A shame. Well, what about you? The scary girl over there.
Who are you calling scary?
My apologies, miss.
Hey, aren't you forgetting someone?
No way! I mean, love, marriage, that's not important right now. Besides, I have a date with these saplings.
He chose a tree over me.
RIP! the demon lady, who they call the scary one, was more interesting to him than Magilu. Rest in peace, Magilu. Destroyed.
Wow! Is that Longdow's dust? That's one of the Omega Elixir ingredients! You found it! You really found it!
Yeah, it's proof your research is right.
Thanks! I've just managed to translate the description of the second ingredient. Here, take this and... Whoa.
What's wrong? Your face is red.
Hey, you're burning up.
It's fine. I'm pretty much always running a fever.
That makes it even worse. We need to get you home so you can rest up.
But I'm still translating the recipe.
You heard me.
Alright. She's scary. Is she your sister or something, Laffy said?
Well, it's kind of a long story.
Oh, okay. Well, you seem to have a pretty complicated life.
Do you think he's always that sick?
Wouldn't surprise me. I was weak when I was a kid, too.
He's probably been like this since he was born. That must be why his parents named him Videl. It means to live.
Huh. I never thought about that.
Luffy said is like that too. It means one who lives.
One who lives.
And he wants to be an explorer when he grows up. I feel sorry for him.
But if he drinks the Omega Elixir, I think he can get better. When he sets off on his adventures, will you let him aboard the Von Eltia, Eisen?
I suppose I could cut him a deal.
You'd charge him?
I'm a pirate, kid. Comes with the territory. But I promise you, I won't charge him too much.
I suppose that'll have to do.
One who lives. I did not know that Laphicette's name had meaning behind it.
Didn't mean much in the end. I poured my soul into getting him through, but he's still dead all the same. Hope. What a waste.
You really think it was pointless?
What else am I supposed to think? It won't bring him back.
Well, that's obviously from before, you know, the revelation. Let's see here. Ancient Remedy, where is this one? Search the unicorn's horn. The ice caps, okay. Is this close to it? Wait, what's... Okay. Oh! That's convenient. I mean, haha, I knew all along. I am so smart. Okay, let's see what the unicorn horn is. I'm actually kinda... Oh.
Look! It's another ingredient for the Omega Elixir.
A unicorn horn, huh?
Hey! Whoa! Careful with that! If anyone other than a maiden of pure heart touches a unicorn horn, it loses all its powers.
A maiden pure of heart.
That's a pity. Nobody here fits that description.
I beg your pardon. Just what kind of woman do you think I am?
Well, when I think of a pure maiden, I think of a princess who's never lifted anything heavier than a pair of chopsticks her whole life.
Your view of women is completely messed up.
Is it?
But personally, I'd liken myself to a maiden who's maxed out her purity stat by her third playthrough. But I'll defer to Velvet.
What?
Hey, Fee. Why don't you carry it?
Me? Are you sure that's okay?
Honestly, I don't know. But you're the one who wants to make this Omega Elixir. If you can't get the ingredients yourself, I don't see much point in keeping this up.
Yeah, you're right.
Don't worry about it, kid. Magilu's just quoting some old wives' tale. Unicorn horns are actually just tusks from a kind of whale called a narwhal.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
Eisen, you spoil sport. I totally had them on the hook.
At least we've established that Magilu wouldn't be able to hold a real unicorn's horn.
Well, for now, let's report our success to Videl.
You know, that's pretty accurate, though. You know, I think it was just a mess with... I like how they're like, oh, I don't think anyone fits that description. I think it was just literally just a mess with poor Eleanor. Because literally my brain was like, Eleanor? Like, just because me? I'm like, oh yeah, Eleanor fits that bill. And then they're just like, oh, nobody fits that. Just be fucking jackasses. I think my favorite part is the fact that she was actively offended. Like, fucking how dare you say I'm not pure of heart. I still want to know how the hell I can get to that one. Gotta be a way. In fact, oh wait, I found it. Okay, I want to do this real quick, because it's driving me nuts. Huh? Wait. Do I... Huh? How do I... Okay, well, there's the ladder there. Ha. There's the ladder. Huh. Maybe. Maybe there's another door here. Yes. Another... No, that's not gonna go me. That's not gonna take me anywhere. Damn it. It's driving me crazy. I need to find this. You know what? No, I don't have infinite time. Let's get to the boats and get back to Videl so we can ramp this thing up. Sorry, this has mostly been a fetch quest. It's not a lot of been like a whole lot of fighting or anything. And I already ran out of tabletop stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot. Galvin got favored enemy for his path power. He got favored enemy giant, which is a really good path power for this campaign. This campaign has so much fucking... hold on. Where was he? It has so many fucking, giants in it that he really made out like a bandit with his power. Because, I know, like, later on there's, like, cloud giants and shit you gotta fight. There's going to be a stone giant invasion. Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you how my old group did the whole devil process. So, kind of like this one, everyone was kind of sitting there talking, trying to figure out what the hell we should do. Because, honestly, we were trying to figure out a way around just stuffing somebody into it. Now, in that period of time, I was playing as Roxanne, who was a paladin of Ayamade. Ayamade is kind of like, devils? Fuck devils! So, while everyone was debating and arguing on what to do, quietly, and the DM spotted me doing this, Roxanne walked herself over to the other circle, put herself on, and started it. The devil was immediately killed. She managed to survive. And, yeah, pretty much that. He was eviscerated, the demon was killed, the devil was killed, and we got the dam working that way. And same kind of story, we told the mayor what all we learned. Now, one thing that's interesting is, Andrew cut out, that was the other DM, cut out the whole thing with the Fae, I think probably because of that huge fortitude save.
Hey, Videl! We found another one of the ingredients!
Thanks.
Have you figured out any of the remaining ones?
Yeah, but only one of them.
Are you okay? Are you feeling sick again or something?
I found something else in the book. The Omega Elixir was originally concocted as a way to cure the 12-year sickness.
The 12-year sickness?
An incurable disease. Every 12 days, you break out in a fever. Each fever is just a bit worse than the one before it. And when you turn 12, you die.
That's just like what Luffy had.
Videl, you're not saying...
My symptoms are an exact match. And well, my 12th birthday is coming up.
Videl, don't worry. I'll get you the other ingredients. We can make the Omega Elixir together.
It's no use. There's no way you can get them all in time. And even if you did, I'm not sure I could actually make the Omega Elixir.
We can do it. When there's a will, there's a way.
Easy for you to say. You're not the one who's sick here. You get to travel across the world. You get to see all kinds of incredible things.
Videl.
Just go. Leave me alone. I don't want to talk to anybody right now.
Luffy said you don't have to feel so bad. It's okay.
Thanks, Eleanor. But Videl's right. I hadn't even considered his point of view.
But you were just trying to be nice.
Well, even if he doesn't want me to interfere with him, I still want to make that Omega Elixir. He's a friend, and he's in pain. I want to help him.
Yeah,
You're right. I'll help you out too. Keep basking in them sunshine and rainbows, kids. But as far as anyone knows, there's not one case in all of recorded history of anyone who has it surviving.
The 12-year sickness. We saw this in the Earthen Historia.
Yeah, my little brother had it too. He knew it. That's why he asked Artorius to.
What else could he do? He had no hope against that disease.
That's probably true. But that doesn't exactly help dull my sorrow. The opposite, actually. If I forgot that feeling, well, my brother deserves far better than that.
You're strong, Velvet. You know that?
Okay, I think this was actually scripted out to be later on. So I think because I didn't do them right away, they're kind of scripted with the idea of you occasionally stopping, checking it, and then doing the next one. I think I might have mentioned this in a video. So I figured out if I ever play an evil character, I might just build Yzma from Emperor's New Groove. She'd be pretty easy, but I'm pretty sure she'd die in a session. Now the thing would be like trying to convince the DM to allow me to talk as either A, to play her when she's an old woman, you know, normal, or play her like after the end of the movie when she's been turned into a cat, but can talk. Because I'd do either or, it'd be funny. Let's see, I know it's around here somewheres. Okay, so I just gotta keep surfing until I get there. Okay, cool. Now in terms of what class Yzma would be, I already decided that she would definitely be an alchemist because a lot of her, she doesn't really cast spells as much as she does, like, kind of like potions and elixirs, so that would be closer to a, alchemist than anything else. Because, like, she wouldn't be a sorcerer, but she just doesn't cast spells. Like, if you're gonna make Jafar, yeah, that would be a sorcerer, if you're gonna go for Disney villains. If you were to do... If we're just talking about Disney villains and statting them out, if you were to do... let's see here, let me think of another one off the top of my head. Gaston. Gaston would be a slayer. Let's see here, who else? So Gaston's a slayer. Frollo would be an inquisitor. I mean, that's an obvious one. That or, like, some kind of, like, cleric of some sort. Cleric, wizard, let me think of another one. Ursula, obviously, like, a sorcerer. Or, probably a sorcerer. Any other Disney villains off the top of my head? I'm trying to think of ones that are a little more humanoid. Because Scar's a lion. So, I don't know what I'd make Scar. Like, yeah, nothing really fits him if I was to go that route. Yeah, I can't really think of any other Disney villains. Oh well. Those are just the ones that I thought of off the top of my head. Because, you know, it's kind of fun to sometimes think of statting things out. I did think of what you could make Fred Burger as from the old Adventures of Billy Mandy. So that came about because the voice that the DM was giving the devil in the Melito campaign, I'm just going to call it that to make it easier so you don't think it's the first one. Anise pointed out that it sounded like Fred Burger, and I was thinking about it the whole time, to be honest. And because of this, I got kind of re-obsessed with Fred Burger. And I figured out if I wanted to make Fred Burger into a campaign, not as a player character, though I'm sure if I could ask a DM, I could probably play Fred Burger, though he'd probably only survive a single session, just like Yzma. Fred Burger is based on a Baku, which are like a Dream Eater. Now, they are a demon in regular, like, mythology. But in Pathfinder, Baku are not considered demons. They're considered other planers, I believe. Which would mean, say, if I made Fred Burger show up in, like, the moon demon thing, Kaner wouldn't kill him. And, you know, at least Kaner wouldn't kill him. It doesn't mean the other characters won't kill him. Though, it's kind of funny that the Fred Burger, Baku are described as being, like, shy and gentle and calm. Fred Burger is none of these things. Fred Burger, if you guys don't know who Fred Burger is, I'm not even gonna do my impression of him. I want you to just look up Fred Burger takes the judge's gavel. And that's everything you need to know about Fred Burger. And that one, like, I think it's like a 2-minute to 1-minute clip. That's everything you need. You don't need to know anything else about Fred Fredburger if you watch that clip. You know literally everything. Because that is Fred Fredburger. Oh, my thing returned again. Oh, another island. Damn, there's a lot of islands in the game, isn't there?
Show 'em how.
Cool. And if we can finish the elixir, I think, yeah, I'm going to finish the elixir and then we'll stop recording. I didn't realize it was going to take so long, damn. Not a lot of fighting this episode, so if you like it when I'm in combat, I'm sorry, especially after, you know, last episode where I fought a level 100 fucking Norman. Like, that was genuinely probably one of my favorite sections. Because I forgot that he was level 100. Someone told, I think, Whale Duck told me he was level 100, and I forgot all about it. Alright, let's get this last piece of the, I think there's probably, like, another piece of the elixir. Is this it? Yeah, here it is.
There's a cloud sheep egg, another ingredient for the Omega elixir.
All right, let's hurry and get this back to Videl.
I'm not sure I've ever seen Laphicet so animated.
He's just not one to give up easily. I honestly couldn't tell you where he gets it from.
Really? Well, I think you and Laphicet are actually rather similar.
You can't be serious.
Oh, I'm completely serious. And to a dumb old demon like me, it doesn't seem like a bad thing.
Huh. You know, that's one of the things I like about Rokuro. He's very simple. So he can kind of, like, cut to, like something like that. Like, that's kind of what makes Rokuro a fun character, is that, like, his simplicity allows him to kind of, but he's got high wisdom. Like, he's definitely a character with high wisdom and, low int.
You're Laphicet, right? Yes. Who are you? I'm Videl's mom. He wanted me to give you this note. It's the 4th ingredient! What happened to Videl? He has a high fever and can't move right now.
It's the terminal stage of the 12-year sickness.
It can't be! All the other kids in town avoid Videl because they're scared of the disease. But you chose to be his friend. I want to thank you for that. Videl always perks up when he talks about you. Miss Videl's mom, I know this is sudden, but can I borrow his book? If we can figure out the last ingredient, we can make medicine that'll cure him. I don't care what it takes. I'll decipher it myself and... That sounds like it could be really dangerous. I can't let Videl's friends put themselves at risk like that. Besides, I've already lent the book to someone else. I've been prepared for this day ever since I learned he had the 12-year sickness. I'm sorry, Videl. I'm sorry I couldn't give you a healthy life.
What's the plan, Laphicet? Do you still intend to look for that last ingredient?
Why bother? Time's short and we're out of leads.
I know it's sad, but there's nothing we can do. Videl was fated for this end from the start.
Is there really nothing we can do?
Don't feel guilty. None of this is your fault. You've been a good friend to him. Besides, the Omega Elixir is a fool's errand anyway.
How could you say that?
Jeez, Velvet! Even I'd have tried to soften that one.
What's there to be gained from being less direct? Sure, it might hurt now, but in time, it will be just another memory. A sad memory you'll keep tucked away for when you need it.
How can you talk like that? Videl's still alive! And what about all of his research? The Omega Elixir is real! I'm sure of it! I'm not ready to give up!
Then stop talking about it and keep on looking.
You mean it?
Once you've lost him, it'll be too late. No matter how sorry you feel, no matter how deeply you regret, regrets don't change into memories. They hang over you like a living nightmare. But you haven't lost your friend yet, or your hope.
Yeah.
Then hold on to it as tightly as you can.
Okay. I'm going to find that 4th ingredient. Let's take another look at the clues in Videl's notes.
Alright. So, you know, I was like, what was that face that she was doing? I was like, oh, she's goading him. She's like, well, I guess she couldn't do it. I guess it's over now, right? Oh, well, give up now, kid, right? You're just gonna give up now? Huh? You gonna give up? Kid? I forgot all about this area. This is like around where we fought the dragon, I think. Oh, no, well, we didn't really fight that dragon. Actually, it's kind of funny. I don't think you ever really fight a dragon in this one, unless it's a side fight. Versus a Zestria where you fight them. You know, it's funny, dragons are different in this game, but they're still better than Skyrim dragons. I know I constantly make fun of Skyrim dragons, but they are still my least favorite dragons. I love dragons in fiction, and I just can't stand those. Yep. This is the dungeon. Alright. Let's begin our trek through this dungeon. What's this shit? Red doesn't look like you can pass through this. Okay. So there's gonna be a puzzle. Alright, I can't go that way. Fart gas over there. Oh. I don't like that you're close together.
I'm extra good at beating up the weak ones.
Oh. You're this weak? Alright. Cool. We'll just kill y'all real quick. No problem. This is good. I like this. This is better. This is better than what I was hoping for. And here I was nervous about fighting things.
Stop fooling around.
Okay, where was I going? I was gonna check this area, I think. Some rocks there. That's not gonna help me anything. Anyway, anything. I'm fucking. I can't speak. I'm stupid. There's a chest over here. So they actually kind of expect you to finish this early in the game, or earlier. No, because they referenced that, so that would be after the revelation of... Huh. So there's fart gas there. I don't have a geo board for that. I can't fuck with that. Is there something over here? Maybe if I kill all the demons? See, I literally am drawing a blank here. I might have to come back to this. God damn it. Because the fart gas is in the way over here. Maybe I'll just kill all these demons.
Don't waste my time.
Well, we'll just kill them all real quick and see if that opens anything up. So that might be what I gotta do. And they're all dead. Oh, fuck. Oh, you gone? No. And... Come on, just die. It's not like you're a threat to me anyway. Come on. Hey, where's Eisen? Is he doing anything? Oh, he's got low health for some reason. Why is Eisen so low on health? Oh, you know, I think we're getting chipped away on our health because we don't have Laffy set. Alright, I'm gonna bring Laffy set in this. Oh, God. Wow! Eleanor was dead. These things are so low level, and yet Eleanor died. Yeah, good idea. I did not realize how important Laffy set was to our survival. These things are so weak. Oh, wait, no they're not. Oh, God. This was a terrible idea to just come with a team without Laffy set. Oh, my God. What was I thinking? I can't believe these things are as powerful as they are now. These weren't that strong a second ago. Oh, hold on, I need that. Okay, this definitely has to be what we need to do. Because these things are powerful. These are late game enemies. They're like my level. Or actually, no, they're above my level. Alright, well, I knocked it off the ground. Not out of the ground. Out of the air. Jesus, I can't see. Alright, we're going to get Eleanor back in the team, but... You know, that was actually really rough. Okay. So, yeah.
We're in this together.
That sucked. Pretty sure some of you are also demons still. When are you gonna respawn? I'm pretty sure there's at least one left to fight. Oh yeah, there you are.
We can do this.
Oh, these are the weak ones. Wonder why that one group was just so powerful. This is literally my only, like, theory on what I could possibly be expected to do. But yeah, I need to keep Lobby set in the team so he can just keep everybody healed up. I can't believe how fucking strong those things were. Like, oh my god. Oh, are you dead? No. Get back over here, you stupid bee.
This fight is over.
I mean, yeah, clearly. Anything I'm missing? Gotta be something I'm missing. I'm gonna check the chest here. Can't use the geoboard here, which is annoying. There's gotta be something I'm missing. Oh man, I'm already at like 110. Fuck. Maybe this tree? This tree looks special. Eat the fruit. You feel eating the red fruit will neutralize the toxic effects of the red fumes. Okay, yeah, that was it. Cool, so let's just go through the red fumes. Don't care. And we'll fight this fairy, I guess. Let's just fight what we gotta and continue. This is gonna be a long episode. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll do some cutting. If it's shorter than what I think it's gonna be, shorter than like an hour and 10, then, or if it's shorter than an hour and 11 or something like that, then I did do some editing, which I might do. Shit. Ha! I ducked. Why are you all aiming at me? That's rude. And then Eleanor just makes an AoE fire attack and kills it.
Come on, really?
Alright, well, they're dead. I'm trying to avoid some fights if I can. Ah!
Show you the beauty of my spear work.
Here, let's just kill you. I need to kill this bee. The bee needs to die. No. No spells for you. Oh, fuck. So one thing I want to mention is kind of funny to me while I'm fighting these things, I guess, is, so there's a reason why this keeps happening with Dragon Quest, why we don't get the orchestral score in America. Or at least this doesn't happen with the last one. Though I know the Switch version is going to get it. Thank God. Apparently the composer for...
Where in the world do you hide all of that paper?
Here. And here.
He's taking it all off.
Oh my God. I just wanted to let that play out. You ate the red fruit. Okay, so it's like, oh, you already ate it. Don't worry about it. So, there's a reason. Apparently the composer is a giant xenophobe, which is fucking hilarious to me. So, I can't remember the tabletop game, but I remember Anise was telling me about this. So, all these RPGs are based off of an old tabletop game that, it was an old, like, tabletop game where you get, like, the rules, like, party of 4 and shit like that. And, a lot of JRPGs are based on that rule set. And they just kind of have this whole... So, like, and that game was obviously, like, a Western tabletop. There's a lot of tabletop games come from, like, North America and Europe. Not all, but, you know, a lot of these kind of games do. I know there's, like, a lot of history with tabletop and, like, war games and shit like that, but that's a whole other conversation for another time. The thing that whoa! No, not fighting you. I don't really feel like fighting you. But, so, like, it's based on that, Dragon Quest borrows heavily from what, like, Western high fantasy kind of crap. Like how Toriyama himself borrows a lot from Western, but he's also not a xenophobe. So, you know, this isn't going to be a dig at good old Toriyama. There's no digs at Toriyama here. The only digs I ever make at Toriyama is the fact that he's not a very good writer. I say, as I own so much of his merchandise and have probably given him a lot of money. But, oh wait, I know where I need to go. But yeah, so, it's kind of funny, though, that, like, what it kind of reminds me of are, like, those... You've probably seen them online. Those fucking, xenophobic anime fans who have, like, the anime avatars and are really into Japanese animation, but they're giant xenophobes. And it's just really funny, because, like, why are you xenophobic against, like, this shit when you're an anime fan? Like, why are you a xenophobe, but you're a fan of, like, something from Japan? Like, what's wrong with you? Well, I don't think I ate that. I'm gonna try again, because I'm trying to avoid combat to... Yeah, there we go. So I need to get through the fart gas. The yellow fart gas, specifically. But yeah, it's just kind of funny to me when people are xenophobic, and but they're into something from another country. I don't know, it's kind of dumb to me, if you... Honestly. I mean, xenophobia in general is stupid, but, you know, whatever. I mean, it would be... Like, if I was a xenophobe, you'd all be, like, laughing, because I'm literally playing a fucking Japanese video game right now. My favorite games tend to come from Japan. And that's not like a dig at Western games or anything like that, or game design. It's just, I tend to prefer Japanese game design and characters and shit like that. Not that all of them aren't from Japan. That, like, all my games are from Japan or anything like that. Though a lot of my Western games tend to come from the indie scene, but, like, that, like whatever, that doesn't matter. And my point is, just being a xenophobe is just dumb to me. I don't see any value in being a xenophobic idiot. As you can see, I call it being an idiot. So obviously, I think it's dumb. I think shit like thinking X group of people or X area is better than Y is just dumb as hell, and pointless. Man, I'm going along with this fucking video, and I'm just still like rambling about nonsense. I'm good at that, I guess. Well, I got the Geo board. Am I going to need any, no, I don't need the purple. I think that's red, actually. Oh, cool, I can just run over these assholes now, cool. That makes my life just a little bit easier. Alright. Yeah, I don't get people that are xenophobic. Oh, wait, I need purple gas? Oh, yeah, I need the, purple berries now. Let me just kill these things, get them out of my way. That's for the red. I think I have red. No, I have the yellow. I have the yellow fart gas fruit. So I got that fruit that I can go through. But I need the blue. It's the blue one. The blue, purple, whatever. They call it blue, but it looks more purple to me. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. I don't know. Maybe it's just the way I think or something like that. Like, a quick way to piss me off is to be a xenophobe. And that is an issue in Japan, though, like xenophobia. Not to say, like, everyone in Japan is xenophobic, but that is an issue there. Kind of, I mean, there's an issue here, then, like, of that here in the States. I'm not fucking blind to that. I mean, that's pretty much what manga is. It's a group of xenophobes. Tell me I'm wrong. Because that's what they are. As well as some of them are just plain out racist. Racism and xenophobia kind of go hand in hand, but aren't always the same. It's weird. It's, I don't know, it's annoying and stupid, and I need the yellow fruit again. That's purple fruit. So, where are the yellow fruit? Without going through gas. There's gotta be a tree without going through gas. Otherwise, I am very confused. Well, that's the... Oh, okay, you know what? I can go through here still. I just need to find the yellow one. And that is somewhere around here. It's gotta be. Here? Yes! Awesome. Perfect. Like I was saying, like the Japanese, or like, I don't think American X is better than Japanese Y or vice versa. I mean, I tend to have a preference for certain things, but like, I'm also a fan of like American comic books, which, you know, some people aren't a fan of because they don't really have like an ending, which is true, and that is actually kind of annoying. Though I kind of just enjoy it to watch like characters go through just whatever villain of the week sort of crap. Kind of like I enjoy. I'm gonna wait a second. I enjoy for comic books that had an ending, I recommend the old Spider-Gwen books, because they did get an ending.
An exorcist. What's he doing here?
That's...
It's a world tree leaf.
We need that for the Omega Elixir.
You know of the Omega Elixir? You're no ordinary travelers.
I think you can tell that just by looking at us.
He seems wary of us. Should we take it by force?
No, we'd be at a disadvantage. He looks strong.
I could try talking to him.
Wait, let me try.
All right, Laffy. Do what you need to.
Please, sir, may we have that? We need it badly.
Sorry, kid. I've only this one. You're so young. Do you really think you can make an Omega Elixir?
I have a friend who's very sick. If there's anything I can do to save him, anything at all, I have to try.
Did you already gather the other ingredients?
No, we still don't know what the last one might be. But I'll find it. I swear I will. My friend is suffering too much. I refuse to give up on him.
Take it.
Are you certain? Don't you need this as well?
I'm an exorcist. Talking to you, well, we're supposed to put the needs of others ahead of our own. You think not of yourself. I would be a poor model were I to deprive you in your time of need.
Thank you.
By the way, young one, perhaps this will help your cause. I've been studying an old book, and it would seem that the final ingredient is a Moloch's prayers. Unfortunately, thanks to the Lord of Calamity, the Abbey's been losing a good number of Malachim. I've managed to be exceedingly lucky and mine is still okay, but he will not give me his prayers, even when I command him to. Perhaps you will succeed. I have not faltered in my duties as an exorcist. The world must come before my family. I'm so sorry, Videl.
Just tell him.
Now that we know what the last ingredient is, there's just one thing left to do.
Hey! I think that might have been Videl's dad.
Well, now that you mention it, Videl did say that his dad was an exorcist.
If he was the one who borrowed the book from Videl's mother, that would explain how he got here.
Damn though, that's cold. Doesn't that mean he was willing to give up on his son? How could he place more value in the Abbey's teachings than on his own son's life?
I think he made the rational decision. Remember, he felt that there was no way he could get the last ingredient for himself, so...
Yeah, okay, sure, logic. Kids ain't logical. How do you think Videl would have taken this?
I'm sure he'd be terribly hurt.
Look at it like this. That guy clearly went to a lot of trouble to decipher the book. He would have faced considerable dangers just to get here.
Exorcists can't save the whole world. They have to live their lives conflicted like the rest of us. If everyone lived as selfishly as me, the world would be a wasteland.
Velvet.
I don't disagree, but he knew what he was doing.
Am I dreaming this? Is Velvet actually defending an exorcist? Pinch me!
I'm only stating the truth. Anyway, if we'd fought, it would have been to the death.
Good thing this ended peacefully.
Fee, I can't tell you what's right in this situation, but if Videl does die, the sadness will be numbing. I can promise you that.
Yeah, but I think even in sadness, Hope can spring to life. As long as you keep living.
Anyway, we've got everything we need. Let's get back to Videl's house and make the Omega Elixir.
That exorcist said the last ingredient was a Moloch's prayers. That's all it is?
We're in good shape then. We've got Laphicet and Eisen and Bienfu. One of you can surely squeeze out a prayer or two, yeah?
Someone made a mistake there and said private instead. Alright, so... yeah, this will be easy. We can just go to, Renede? I think that's where I need to go, actually. Renede. Is this where I need to go? Yes, yes, I picked the right place this time. Cool, cool, because I forgot the names of the places. And we can end it with this.
Back. Where's Videl?
Oh, it's you, Laphicet. I'm sorry, but Videl's already lost consciousness.
But he's still alive, isn't he? Please, let me see him. Videl, it's me, Laphicet. We have all of the ingredients for the Omega Elixir. I'll prove that your translations were correct, Videl. Just wait.
Laphicet.
He's awake!
No, he's just mumbling. That's all he's been saying this whole time. I'm sorry. Sorry, Laphicet. I'm sorry I told you to go away. I really wanted to talk to you more.
It's fine, really. That doesn't matter now. You're my friend. There's so much of the world you still need to see. You have to get better, so we can go on adventures together, okay? Huh? Is that...
It's the Omega Elixir. So, it wasn't really a Moloch's prayers.
It was their tears.
Sweetheart, you're home!
I am. But I have no right to be here at this point. I chose to do my duty as an exorcist over the welfare of my own dear family. I won't ask for forgiveness. This isn't something that can be forgiven.
Dad?
Videl, are you feeling okay?
He's fine. A generous friend worked hard to prepare the Omega Elixir for him.
The Omega Elixir? Wait, don't tell me your friend is...
You helped him, right? I heard that it was you who told him what the final ingredient was. Thank you, Dad.
No, son. You have no idea. I...
Dad, it's okay. You protected the world in your own way. The one Mom and I live in. The one I want to explore when I get a little older.
Son.
All's well that ends well,
Hard to believe we managed to actually make an Omega Elixir. That's one hell of an accomplishment.
Oh, and here I was anticipating much wailing and gnashing of teeth. Videl turned out to be pretty resilient, huh?
Can't you just say good job like a normal person?
You're no fun. You did good, kid.
Thanks. But I might have given up if not for Velvet's encouragement.
All I did was rile you up. I wouldn't call it encouragement.
Not you too, Velvet.
Anyway, that was a noble thing you did, Laphicet. You really held on to your hope all the way through.
Yeah. I just didn't want to give up on Videl. But I don't really think it's worth praising. I haven't felt lost like you have, Velvet. If I had, I don't think I would have been so sure of myself.
Perhaps. But I think you'll still have it in you. Even if you ever do lose something dear.
Huh? Why?
That's just the feeling I get. Look, I'm tired of Eleanor's grumbling, so I thought I'd say something nice for once.
Could you not make this my fault?
Alright, and that is the Laphicet side story completed. Now there's Rokuro's Blade, the Cannibal Demon, and Mila, and then that's all the side stuff done, I think. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I'm sorry that this was a longer episode than usual. At least I'm pretty damn sure it was. But I'll see you next time, and have a good day.
Swallow